The arrow points down, but the sign urges caution. After 5 consecutive days of fewer and fewer new deaths, Spain saw a sharp increase in coronavirus fatalities on Tuesday. Nonetheless, the rise was attributed to weekend deaths only now being recorded, and that overall the trend remains downward. Spanish firefighters are playing a vital role in support of the medical professionals. Firecrew volunteers are decontaminating ambulances and other public authority vehicles which have been carrying coronavirus patients.
The most important thing we can do is give our best to this situation. There are many different groups working, and the most important are the public health workers who are moving mountains. We must give all we have, because we're going to win. We are going to beat this.
In the French capital, Paris, city authorities have now banned outdoor exercise between the hours of 10 a.m. and 7 p.m, amid concern that too many people were just using it as an excuse to go outside. Police are stepping up enforcement. As total French fatalities from the virus passed 10,000 on Tuesday, President Macron was listening to the concerns of medical centre staff. One detailed how a lack of protective gowns is the main problem here.
The most well-thought-out plan didn't predict that China would be hit and that all countries would have the peak at the same time. And the protective materials we thought were of no value 6 months or 1 year ago, it was the most idiotic thing to do, and all of a sudden we're in trouble.
The pandemic continues to challenge European democracy, and Poland's right-wing government is pressing on with presidential elections next month, despite a chorus of public and political opposition. The plan still needs Senate approval, but there were bitter exchanges in the lower chamber.
I'm ashamed that I am sharing the Parliament floor with people like this, people who are insensitive to those who are begging for help today, mothers, fathers, entrepreneurs, workers. You are losing yet another day just for the sake of holding on to power.
Coronavirus has generated new respect and affection for the medical staff on the front line of the outbreak. And on Tuesday, World Health Day, as designated by the WHO, its Director General urged more recruitment to address staff shortages.
One of the lessons I hope the world learns from COVID-19 is that we must invest in nurses and midwives.
Without them, the world would indeed be in a very dark place right now. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera.